Today we're taking a look at the Supcase UB Pro case for the Samsung Galaxy S25. Thanks to Supcase for sending this one over for us to take a look at. The Supcase UB Pro cases are known for being some very protective cases for the smartphones that they support. This is a dual layer interlocking case type. Supcase is actually providing two different front frame options. You can either use the open frame with no built-in screen protector, which allows you to either use the glass on your S25 or supply your own screen protector. Optionally though, they do include a front frame with built-in screen protector. The built-in screen protector for this case has a decent thickness, and from my past experiences, they tend to hold up well over several years, even with all the common stuff like keys, change, and other things coming into contact with them. The screen protector has a built-in thumbprint area, which should help with unlock accuracy, though it is worth noting you should always retrain your thumbprint or fingerprint when you use a screen protector. I noticed that this time around this area is a little less pronounced, which I think most people will appreciate. The screen protector will reflect some light, but that's the nature of most screen protectors, be it plastic or glass, so just something to keep in mind. No matter which front frame option you opt for though, you will be getting some solid screen protection in terms of the large bezel that's formed on the front side of the case. The bezel extends about 1 to 2 millimeters past the height of the glass when the phone case is installed. This is actually a crucial feature for flat surface drop scenarios like tile flooring, concrete sidewalks, or asphalt streets. You definitely don't want any bit of the glass surface of your phone coming into contact with any of those hard surfaces. This bezel ensures that the case will make that initial impact no matter which angle the phone is dropped at. The TPE frame and the TPU material supporting the frame will absorb and redistribute those impact forces, which should help keep the phone safe when it inevitably goes flying out of your hands. While I was inspecting the case, I was pushing and pulling on the corners, the sides, the top, and the bottom bumpers to see how strong they were. They seem relatively strong, and they do hold their shape well, but they do retain a little bit of that bounciness thanks to the TPU material. The main rear case body is mostly made of TPE, but does have TPU material, especially on the bumper. It's relatively strong and rigid enough to really support the S25 well in drop scenarios. Since this case will increase the profile of the S25 a little bit, it's nice to see that Supcase added some of these grippy sections along the sides of the phone and even on the screen lock button. The back side of the case is relatively smooth with some indentations though, which will help a little bit with grip. This case does feature a kickstand, which is nice for watching videos on your S25, on your desk, or in the kitchen for example. As for the camera and lens protection strategy, this case uses a standard camera cutout region to provide that protection. The backside of this case is relatively thick, so the camera lenses end up being set in about 1 to 2 millimeters, or essentially lower than the outermost layer of the case, so when you drop the phone, if it lands camera side down, the lenses and the cameras will not make contact with the ground. As for the topic of charging, Supcase says that this case should work with most wireless chargers. It is a little bit thicker, so you are going to want to examine the overall strength of your wireless Qi charger and its shape and design. The USB-C port is protected by the flap cover that's built into the case. The flap cover is very hardy, which is good. This is going to prevent dust, debris, and moisture from really getting inside the USB-C port and corroding and damaging it over time, so you definitely want to leave this in the closed position when you don't need it. There is no magnet installed on this case. You can, however, attempt to add MagSafe compatibility with one of those sticker magnets, something like the OutXE, on the inside of the case. That might get you some MagSafe support if you really want it. The actual case that I have here today is the Gul'dan or green version of the case, but you can pick this up in red and black as well. Overall, I would say that this case is really solid in terms of protection, function, and value for S25 owners. The case is positioned relatively competitively in the S25 case market, and I think it's going to be a popular option after testing it out. I'll have some affiliate links in the description below, so definitely head down there and check those out if you want to pick one of these up. I'd appreciate it if you got any value out of this video if you could drop a like on the video, as that'll let YouTube know to share this with other people who are researching S25 cases. Smartphones and mobile tech stuff is basically all I do around here. If you're into that kind of thing, get subscribed to the channel and ring the bell for notifications. Until next time, stay charged up.